Hey Barbara, a quick review of the exercises that could be good to keep into the mix right now. So we did on your back, pelvis going side to side. So the weight of your pelvis tipping over to the right, feeling lighter, less contact on the left, and then vice versa. Left pelvis down, right pelvis up, and the idea even too of when I tip over to the left, my right knee reaches just a little bit longer than the left. As I tip over to the right, my left knee grows a little bit longer than the right. Try to avoid hiking the hips, so it's tipping side to side. One of the exercises that Sherry, I believe, gave you was a bolster and a pillow. So if you've got a decorative couch pillow or maybe about 2 or 3 bedroom pillows to go under the legs, that's fine as well. It looked like she had it. I'd maybe go right above the knee joint just so it's not uncomfortable. And then think about pressing down through your arms, lifting your hips, and lowering down. So it's going to be a small range of motion, but the idea is to target the tush and getting that hip extension. Then we practiced on our stomachs. We did hands underneath the forehead, feeling the forearms in contact with the floor, and floating the head and the neck from the hands, keeping the back of the neck long, the throat open. So we did, again, the head and neck lifting where the rib cage stays on the mat. And we also, with head resting on the hands, we did a little bit of a side-to-side pelvic clock. Again, feeling right hip marker pressing a little more into the floor, left hip marker pressing a little bit more into the floor. So just a different vantage point of your pelvic clock, side to side. We then grabbed our foam roller, and Barbara, this is of course a little bit of a simulation. What you're going to want to do is maybe sit in a seat at maybe at your dining room table, kitchen counter, wherever you can place the foam roller. And you do want to have some space that you're not just hitting the edge of the table. So if you need to move your hips back, you can. You're going to place the forearms on the roller, interlace your fingers behind your kind of the base of your skull and kind of the start of the neck. And then the idea, Barbara, is to keep the length in the neck and send your ribs forward and then draw the ribs back. Rib cage forward, rib cage back. And then last but not least is, I believe Sherry had you tying the band around your legs, and I would start with, you want to have some tension while the legs are set up right at about kind of the width of your seat bones or your sacrum, so that's really just about a fist distance apart, Barbara. The band's going to be around the thighs, and you're pressing out into the band. And you'll notice that with this smaller range of motion, keeping resistance on the band, my weight rolls out to the outside of the feet or the pinky toes, but I'm not necessarily rolling my feet. But I do feel how my weight rolls onto the pinky toe side and then back in. Hope this helps, Barbara.